Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a baked aubergine with a harissa and yoghurt filling. Now, if you've not already subscribed to my channel, if you could please do so, because you'll get lots of helpful hints and tips all throughout the year from my home garden, my allotment and also my home kitchen. Now, it's a long time since I've done a recipe from my home kitchen. It's mainly been stuff in my garden or my allotment, but I've been seeing a lot of people not knowing what to do with their gluts of aubergines. Now, obviously there's the traditional masakas and curries and stews that you can do, but they can be a bit of a faff. This baked recipe is super easy and absolutely gorgeous. Once I discovered it, I can't make it enough. So, first of all, I'll go through what you need. I've got one really large aubergine, but you could have two small ones. I've got some good quality rapeseed oil, but you could have olive oil. I've got 3 tablespoons of Greek yoghurt. I've got half a tablespoon of harissa, and I use this rose harissa. It's one of my favourites. The cheapest place I found it on is on Amazon, so I will put a link in the description if you want to get it, but you can get it in like various, deli shops and that kind of thing, but it's really easy to get there. And also some 1 clove of garlic and some butter. Now, this is going to make enough for 2 people, and obviously if you wanted to make it for more, then you would obviously just double it up. So the first thing you do is set your oven to either gas mark 6, 200, or if it's fan assist, 180. So I'm going to do that first, so it's heating up. The next thing you need to do is just prick the aubergine all over, like so it doesn't burn. It's a bit like a jacket potato. This is what I mean, there's no chopping involved here. It's mega easy, that's why I love it. You can either brush it on or just rub it on with your hands. I've just washed my hands, so I'm quite happy just to spray it on, and then you're less likely to waste if you do it that way as well. So I'm just going to rub it on like that, and then I just pop it in the oven. It takes around 45 minutes to an hour for the aubergine to cook, all depending how big the aubergine is, obviously. I normally check it about 30 minutes through, and then I turn it over and test how it's doing. So the aubergine's had half an hour, and we're just going to check on it now. Let's open it up. There we go. So I would now turn that over. It's quite hot. It looks a little bit charred, but that's absolutely fine. Give it a little bit of a poke. It definitely needs a little bit longer. I'll give it about another 15 minutes, and then we'll see how we go with that. So I'm just going to set the timer now. Otherwise we never remember when we've put things in the oven. Now to move on to the filling. So really simple, and that's the really great thing about this. I've got 3 tablespoons of Greek yoghurt, but it could really be any natural yoghurt. I wouldn't specifically go out and get Greek yoghurt. So just crush a garlic clove into the yoghurt, and then just stir it in. If you like it really garlicky, you can put a little bit more garlic in, but that should be plenty. So that is the garlicky yoghurt sauce ready. So then all you need to do is measure out some butter. So about 35 grams of butter. These electronic scales are really good if you've not got them. We can find them on Amazon, and we'll put a link in the description, but we'll see what we can do. But they are really worth doing, much better than the other scales I used to have. So it seems like quite a lot of butter, but you are spreading it between 2 people. So there we go. Take a little bit off, so it's about 35 grams there, give or take. And then all you do is melt it. So it's nothing too complicated here. So I said it's a really easy recipe, but minimal effort, maximum taste. So absolutely fantastic. Let's get it on the stone, and then we'll just gently melt that butter. Now obviously you could have this on its own as it is. I'm going to put a little bit of couscous with mine, and I'm probably going to do a burger or something to go with it, with a little bit of salad. But if you just had it as it was with a little bit of couscous, that would be enough. or some lovely crusty bread, that would work really well as well. You know, or you could use it as part of another side dish. But it really is, once you do it once, I promise you, you'll do it over and over again. The most important thing is that that aubergine is soft all the way through. So when you cut it open, it's not still firm, it's really broken down, it's nice and squidgy. But when I cut it open, you will see what I mean. So I've melted the butter, I've turned the hob off, and all I'm going to do now is just stir the butter into the harissa. It really is just as simple as that. Like I said, this is such a fantastic recipe. And obviously my aubergine is going to take a few more minutes, but because it's probably only going to be about 15 minutes, and I've left it in this warm little frying pan, that's perfectly okay just to leave at the side while the aubergine continues to cook. So the aubergine's now had 45 minutes, so we can get it out. Obviously, if you had two small ones, you'd put one on each plate, but I've got one jumbo one. So this is probably the trickiest bit, trying to cut it. So it's quite a good idea to have some tongs, because it's really easy to burn yourself. So if we try and just cut the top off, so no one wants to eat the top. So now if you were doing it like a jacket potato, you would just cut it through the middle, open it up and pour the stuff into it, but because I've got one big jumbo one, I'm going to split it between two plates, like so. As you can see, it's really soft in the middle like that. You can see really soft, and you wouldn't want it firm at all, because that wouldn't be very pleasant at all. You want it really soft. If you've ever made baba ganache, it really needs to be very soft indeed. So the first thing you put in is the yoghurt and the garlic mixture. Just literally pour it over like that. Like I said, ridiculously simple for maximum flavour. So incredibly yummy, you can't imagine. Can't wait to get tucked into this. And then just the butter and the harissa, you just dribble that over like that, and some of it will run over. That's why it is quite lovely to have something like a little bit of couscous with it, or a little bit of crusty bread, because it will soak up all the lovely juices. Now, I do hope that's inspired you to make this fantastic aubergine recipe, and do let me know whether you intend to make it, whether you've got any really fantastic, super easy, fail-safe aubergine recipes, and we'll do our best to comment.